Good morning, T-Rex. Did you sleep late too? Oh, it was a long night. It's just the party that will not end. I'm not talking just about my Labor Day celebration. I'm talking about the sky, those clouds. You know what they are? You see the lines in the water down there? That is post-tropical storm Idalia. Refuses to go away. Surf is up again today. It's about a 3 to 4 foot swell. 13 seconds. It's powerful too, as you'll see, well, right here, the video from yesterday. Just these huge waves, and when the tide comes up, the water's going right up to the banking. So the tide is down now, and the surf actually looks a little bigger today than it did yesterday. Look at the size of that swell. So when you try and ride it, it closes out on you, unless you're really good at getting the shoulders like we're, and it's not the funnest for us amateur surfers, but it's fun. It's definitely fun. And what about this heat? Touched 90 in a few spots yesterday. Heat advisory is in effect. So here near the ocean, believe it or not, the air is coming from the north on the backside of Idalia. Let's just show that. The spin out there. 982 low, are you kidding? That is a powerhouse storm still backing toward New England. So we may have made fun of the euro a little bit last week, talking about Idalia still impacting us at this point, and it's still going to be here a couple more days, even all the way out to 10 days. It's still out there as a 10-12 low, really weakening. And so that leaves not much in the way of isobars. Check out, there's Idalia on these surface maps from the Weather Prediction Center. You can see Idalia in the upper right with a northerly flow here on Cape Cod, and then it kind of just weakens and pushes out. And then there are no isobars over us tomorrow. So that means a continued sea breeze. So at the coast, you may not hit 90, but the dew point is near 70. There's Boston, red line temperature, blue line dew point. You can see the dew point at 70 all the way through the rest of the week. So we're having a heat wave. It's a September heat wave, but not as hot as 5 years ago today when it was 85 to 90, and Thursday, like I said, the record's 102 from 1881. There's also smoke in the sky. There's some smoke, some cirrus, some cicada. What about those other systems in the tropics? It looks like it's the government, National Hurricane Center says 100% probability that wave coming toward the Caribbean, moving slowly, is going to become Tropical Storm Lee and likely Hurricane Lee. And we can track it here with the pivotal weather European guidance. You can see it approaching the Caribbean, then kind of lifting to the north and out over the open water for the next 10 days. And if you look at the GEPS Ensemble, that's a combination of the Canadian and the American models, Ensemble products. That's when you run a bunch of models and you see what it comes out to, and you take the black line, and most likely track is out to sea north of the Caribbean, then recurving east of North America. So Lee may be a huge hurricane, tracking it for days with no impact on land except for other than surf. Listening to the cicada this morning. It was a late publish yesterday because we did go surfing before I published, and I'm going to do the same thing today. So I'm talking hours before this is actually going to come out. We're going to go up and do some surf riding. So this heat wave is going to end with a front coming in here about Thursday or Friday from the west and northwest. That's when we're going to get some showers. Maybe a thunderstorm or two, and the heat will break. And then if you look at the 14-day, you can see next week in Boston, we're forecast to be more seasonable, 70s into 60s. That also is an indicator that we'll be getting a flow from Canada to protect us from any potential Lee hurricane. All right, lots of fun yesterday. So many people just showed up randomly. People I've known for 30, 40, even 50 years that I did not know were going to be here yesterday just kept coming up the hill. And that was really fun, really grateful, appreciative. All my old friends from Cape Cod and even off Cape coming in from Boston. And thank you all for coming and participating. It's not over yet. T-Rex, it's not over yet. You can go ahead and take a nap. I feel like taking a nap, but Weir's making me go surfing again. You don't want to be out in that water by yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Dun 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 dun. Tony knows what I'm talking about. Talk to you later. Okay. Another day at the seashore. Tide's coming up. The locals look like they're prepared for some flooding. Who built the levee?
Weird, dude. It's a full
Engineer extraordinaire here. What do you think?
I think you got about another 25 minutes before you have to evacuate.
Well, high tide's maybe another hour, so it's going to be cool.
This will be tough to breach. This is a mix of sand and more sand.
And you notice the
I call it soft armor. It's good for a while and it doesn't destroy the beach.
and it has to go over to like.
Oh, I see. You got a double barrier
Yeah.
and a drain. You can put a drain down there. It even works better. I'll add the drain.
What happened?
Oh, right here. Here we go. Oh, kidding. That was a close one.
We're Lundstead, duck diving. Nice. All the best chicks hang around with you, Tony. So you're staring imminent
I'm doing a slow
disaster right
I'm
now.
doing a slow-mo video.
Here, documenting the time.
Actually doing a slow motion one.
Slow motion.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a cool looking bird. Wow. Those are heavy waves, huh? You ducked right underneath one. Was that fun or what?
Yeah, you know, you got to time them right. That's about it.
Good way. Good job getting in and out.
You getting any
Beautiful bird. I think that's a blackback gull. Seagulls get a bad rap. They're so beautiful. Oh, and there's no such thing as a seagull either. Every one of them has a different name. They're just gulls.
Oh, there we go.
That one went all the way to the cliff. Coming in from the right.
Heads up.
We've got some flooding going on, Charlie Brown. Is that hurricane you were talking about backing in from the west? From the east?
Yes, it is.
How's that again?
Timothy. These are my new friends from Chatham.
wow.
We call them weather girls.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
What's your name? Where you from?
Nicole. Columbus,
Nicole's
Ohio.
from-
Ohio.
I'm from Michigan.
But they went to Indiana. They're big
yeah.
What's your name?
sorority
Megan.
girls
Megan.
in Indiana.
So-
Megan runs the Chatham Squire.
Have you ever met Charlie Brown, or is
Never have I
No,
ever.
Not
you'll
so
never
just
forget
the
meeting him.
First pleasure.
He does this to everybody, so.
Oh, we're not special.
Well, you're kind of the special, actually. You're the kind of everybody he does it to. No, he's really nice to everybody, including every beautiful girl.
Smile, because then I'm going to
Weekend.
What happens? Big waves. One is bigger than all the others. You need drainage. An engineering marvel. Who designed this? part of the coastal management. Water has to wait to go out.
Oh no! We're good. We're good.
This is worthy of a Jim Cantore live shot, don't you think?
Ready?
There's a big one coming. Hold on. Yeah, get down there. Kevin, go down.
They kept taking time. Take your time.
All right, here's the big one coming.
Look at Janet. Janet.
Oh, shoot. It's not big enough. Oh, this is getting in the shot.
Why'd you leave the shot?
This girl's leaving, like, this girl is getting in the shot. Yeah, here it comes. Stay there.
Man, I just hurt my hand on this. Looks like the natives had to evacuate the flood zone. One umbrella and hat left standing. The irony is you had to move to lower ground, Tony. We're actually lower now than we were up there.
Makes
Lasted-
no sense.
Made like, I don't know, 10 waves you resisted without having to evacuate.
There we go. Here's another one.
You feel safe now?
I do. I did. At this point,
The worst is over.
the worst is over. We're okay.
Do you think this is worthy of a Jim Cantore live shot?
Probably not quite.
Sandals in jeopardy aren't the same as lives in jeopardy.
That's it. Yeah. Good point.
Although Weir and I out there in those waves, our lives were.
Dude, you had a couple. There were a couple approaching you from behind that were like humongous, but they broke just before they got to you.
Yeah, well, that's the bad part because we had to go down as far as we could to get underneath them, hold our breaths, and hope that there wasn't going to be another one crashing on us, like that right there. No fins. Fins up. I might get some mileage. Nope. Tony stood here for 10 minutes waiting for a wave like that to go by. He put down his camera and went right up to the wall. Good night, Tony. Good night, everybody. Oh, yeah. Not much room left, just like yesterday, but not too many people today.
Idalia, little Idalia remnants.
Idalia,
Idalia,
backing in.
still spinning. All right, that one wet the underwear.
Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was wet. The levee is gone. It's gone. Volleyball court has been zambonied, so we can go play volleyball on a smooth course. Oh, just made it. 4:20 p.m. 9/4/2023. A hard stop to summertime. Beachcomber is closed for the season. It just like ends with a sad thump. Look at that. It's all done. All done. We're not gonna come back until next year.
Cool Bays until
Very sad.
2023.
It was a good year.
It was a great year.
Not letting it go down without a fight.
Never.
Let us in. Now it's employees appreciation time. They worked their butts off all season, so they're gonna finish the stock, finish the oysters, and we're gonna watch the water. I mean, this week is beautiful. There's plenty of other places to go. Have I ever mentioned Sundancers? Even here in Wellfleet, from the other side, the Pearl. plenty of summertime left. It was really fun. Tide came in. They built a huge moat right there. Even about an hour after high tide, it overran the moat. But there's the sunset right there. Gorgeous. One of the prettiest, best surf Labor Days ever. Surf was actually too big. Thank you. Good night. Sun may be going down on my birthday, but Kevin's birthday's in 2 days. Let's keep it going, Kevin Ernest Kelly. What you doing over there? Did you invite her to your birthday party?
Sort of.
I.
She works here.
She looks familiar. Did you get
Maureen
your name?
from East Ham.
Yeah. And her phone number is?
I didn't ask.
Well, it was fun to watch. Good job. So then, more than just trying to prolong summer and enjoy this warm weather, we're also looking for some carnage. Tony, what do you like about this sign over here?
Well, here's the deal. There's general bleeding, and then there's severe bleeding. So this is for severe bleeding. This is not a hangnail. Severe bleeding.
Severe bleeding.
If you have a little cut, don't even bother coming around.
Right. So we get stubbing your toe. We're talking about losing a leg or something like that, right?
My buddy? No, my cousin.
So all you gotta do is turn 60, and all of a sudden all your friends just show up out of nowhere. Honest to gosh, this is what happened. People I haven't seen. He's like, last time I saw you, you were sleeping on my couch 20 years ago.
Yes, this was the guy at the Grand. The guy at the Grand Can't take another step back. Take another step back. Charles K. Brown.
Oh yeah, and by the way, there's no drinking at Cahoon Hollow.
No drinking.
Unless you have a red Solo cup. T-Rex is here. He's going to be a little confused. What's going on? We've got such an eclectic crowd here. Groups of people that came from all over the world just to celebrate September 4th, 2023 on the beach. Honest to goodness, these are some people I met like 20 years ago and haven't seen forever. Can't plan this stuff. Fun with shadows. I love playing that game too. With the parents of Gary Murad, please report to the lifeguard station.
Yes, he knows this story. Everyone knows the story.
Because I'm going to tell him. What story? How's the rest of the clan? The best story.
So, another blast from the past. Andy Baylor's here. What did you do here today?
Oh, you know, just have a couple dozen oysters, 12 drinks, and entertain my 40 employees today.
Oh my God, I want to work for you.
Last day of Bluefins for Mondays, and it's been a long year.
Oh my God, he owns Bluefins, the sushi place.
Hey, what's up?
Where?
Hate that place. Hate that place.
Thanks, bro.
The bartenders are not
Stove
hot.
them on,
They're
right?
not hot. They're not hot.
Stove them on?
100%.
So Andy's an old friend too, another old acquaintance right here.
40 years.
You gotta get hotter chicks. I'm just kidding. The chicks are hot as fuck behind your bar.
Oops.
You did good. They could be hotter.
So they were all on the beach today and we missed them?
Yes.
Shoot, where are they going?
They're coming up.
Okay, I
We're
gotta roll a
coming up.
video.
Hold on. I need a picture of Bluefins.
What's SAYC? Snatch Alley Yacht Club? I'm not sure what that means. I actually do really know what that means. Cheeseburger in Paradise.